Hello YouTube. Hopefully my sound settings are not god-awful, but we've had a little fiddle before the stream started with the liveys. I've had a little fiddle with the liveys, don't get jealous, and we should have decent sound settings. Okay? Good. That's a good old intro, wasn't it? It was pretty good. Made sense to put that at the beginning. Much as it makes sense, of course, to say hello Johnny5. Thank you for commenting on the Cryptbeards playlist videos. And yes, of course, you can have a dwarf named after you. Let's go over to the therapist. Now, Johnny5 has left a comment on the videos on episode 7, I believe. This is episode 8, by the way. It's amazing that I know what episode this is going to be. And he wanted a random dwarf. Well, he didn't say random. He said pick any old profession. So let's look. Let's see if we've got anyone with a good skill. I mean, we've got this guy here, Fickod, the woodcrafter with legendary +1 woodcrafting. He's not a bad lad. We've also got another 15 crafting down here. Are there any more super high skills? What's this? Legendary bone carver. Legendary stonecrafter. You know what? Johnny5, I think what I'm going to go for is name... Let's go for the woodcrafter. He's got the highest individual skill. So Fickod, you are no longer Fickod. Your name is going to be... Johnny... Was it Johnnny? I'm going to do Jonny. But if it's wrong, I'll check it later. I'll change it. So there we go. Johnny5 is, to quote the film, alive. And no doubt needs input. So let's get the game rolling to give him a bit more input. Osmosis Jones has started playing DF again, has no fucking idea how things work. I know, tell me about it. Here's me, just started playing again after a little while, and I'm barely up to speed. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a game that's unlike riding a bike. It's very easy to forget what you're doing. But regardless, let's have a little look around. So, oh, and mayhaps, perhaps, probably to be the better words, let's put some volume on so we get a bit of music. Is Cupo alive? Well, let's have a little look. Cupo, is there a dwarf? I think we named one after you. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just having a quick peek. No, Cupo. Do you have a preferred profession? I mean, what with your beautiful fortresses that you create on your stream? Check it out, everybody. Not right now, obviously he's here. But maybe an architect? I thought you had a dwarf as well, but you don't. And nobody's died. So I must have either just not committed it, just not committed the change, and had it go. Let's have a look, let's have a look. We got a very good architect? Anything but a fisher. Okay. Fisher's always unpopular. It's a bit of a disheartening thing when they turn up at your fortress. You're like, ooh, somebody's turned up. Ooh, they've got a great skill. They're a fisherman. Or fisher dwarf, at least. We've just given away the highest woodcrafter. You know what? You can get the highest stone crafting skill. How about that? That would be old... If you bear with me, I'll take you over to the therapist again. Here's our highest stone crafting skill, right here. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Yes, you can. There we go. Rith Amkonos. No longer. You are now... Boo! Cupo. K-E-U-P-O. Boo. Excuse me. And commit that change. Good. Back to the fortress we go. Anyone notice the population number there? Still at 69. The sexiest number. So, right, now we're back in. We're back in now. So, let's have a look at this trading depot here. Have I actually traded with these people? The broker is here. Have we brought goods to and from the depot? Let's have a little look. There should be some weapon bins. These will have an absolutely ridiculous amount of value in them. And you know what? I'm going to stick with that. That'll be brilliant. And we'll wait for those to turn up, and then we'll trade. And if we've already traded with them... Does anybody remember if we traded with them, or did I leave it at the end of the session? I think they turned up and I left it as a cliffhanger, right? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Once the bins are in, we'll start trading. See what they've got. These are human merchants. I don't know if I traded with them yet. Memory. Very weak. Okay. So, hello, Kate the Great. I think I got that right. Kate the Great. What is my defense strategy? Ah, well, Kate the Great. There's a few prongs, if you will, to the trident of my defense strategy. Actually, if I say trident, I'm predefining the fact that there need to be 3 prongs, right? Yes, they've just arrived and they're unloading their goods. Fantastic. We haven't traded with them yet. And we've got a head start on getting all the goods up here for trade. Anyway, sorry, Kate the Great. I got distracted. The defense strategy first line of defence, we've got a little drawbridge here that will lead up to a pit, which has a little thing at the bottom. I'm going to put some spikes in it in a minute. And that leads to an exit point here. This little ramp here, there's a thing. So anyone who falls in has to come back out outside. Next line of defence, cage traps, of course, through this sort of windy, windy corridor that forces people to go backwards and forwards. Maybe at a later date we'll put some fortifications in here and make it possible for our crossbow dwarves to shoot through, but I don't have any crossbow dwarves yet, so not that worthwhile. And of course here, if you'll bear with me, I'm going to look away from the mic and have a little cough. Pardon me. Down here we've got a barracks where I'm training my as yet meagre military, but also, let's just pause things for a second because I'm getting into explain-o mode, and then I'll do the quick tour to remind us all where we are. Also, we have a lot of people in the fortress who've come for the express purpose of fighting monsters. Well, slaying monsters? Whatever. They've got beef with monsters. Look, we've got a petition available right now. Let's see what this guy wants. They want to eradicate monsters. They're not just interested in killing and fighting monsters. They're on a full eradication bend. Full eradication bend? It's not a word, is it? It seems like a very strange way to say genocide, doesn't it? Anyway, let's approve this lad to come here. I mean, sure, in real life, genocidal tendencies tend to be frowned upon by me, you know, not by everybody, but by me, certainly. And I wouldn't want them living with me. But here, whatever, monsters be monsters. Anyway, have we got enough mechanisms to link the bridge up yet, I wonder? Let's not get distracted. Let's do the trading and get over with it. No trader needed at depot. That's not true. We need a trader. And I have set the goods to be moved, right? Okay, we've got the 2 bins of spike balls. We're good. We're good. Let's just wait for the trader to turn up, which I'll have to unpause the game for. Oh, well, the population has now left the sexiest number. We no longer have 69 adults, I presume, unless this entire migration wave is babies. We'll let them come on board, and then if someone reminds me in a minute, because there's absolutely no doubt I'm going to forget about this, we'll go and do the trading first. Got our trader in? No. Come on, Filthy, where are you? Is Filthy the trader? I forget. You can't genocide monsters. Genocide implies the targets didn't deserve to die. Does it? I mean, I'm not saying that people who are killed in a genocide do deserve to die. That is definitely not what I'm saying. Nobody deserves to be put in that situation, or, you know, killed, to be honest. But what I'm saying is, I thought genocide implied trying to get everybody in a group, rather than sort of necessarily picking on a group of people who don't deserve it. Because, I mean, if you try and kill... I mean, now this is... Do I say this? This sounds like it could backfire spectacularly. This could end up being a massive blast of shit in my face. You know what? I'm just going to delicately step back from the subject, delicately as I can, having done this, and we'll sort of put a pin in that for later. You know, maybe not the greatest subject for my continued ability to stream. Okay, where are we? Monster hunters just get swarmed by crundles? Yeah, probably. I mean, I haven't actually... what I need to do is open up the dungeons now we've got these lads. I say dungeons, I mean caverns. And then we can send them down there for a bit of a fight. Be nice, wouldn't it? Kate the Great likes elves. They bring me wood and above ground goodies so I can stay underground like a proper dwarf. Now you see, for me, Kate... Sorry, if it's okay to call you Kate. I apologise if I'm being too familiar. What I see it as is that elves are great for caged animals, exotic stuff like that. And then beyond that, they can fuck off. But, you know, I mean, it's always, nearly always, and certainly at the beginning, I started a fortress thinking, I'm going to get weird and wild animals, I'm going to train them up, and we're going to have, like, crazy war parties with, like, you know, war chimpanzees and, you know, that kind of stuff. Of course, that never really transpired. I mean, we've done better with the volcano exploitation than we have with animal exploitation. Sorry, I've left us on a big black screen, haven't I? I apologise. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Finish peeking. Cool, whatever. What do we want? Nothing in particular more than anything else. Let's just forget about that. Look at the... Please piss off with all these... Fuck off! There we go. Still can't trade. Not optimal. Yep. That's fantastic. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, where's the trader? Give him a few seconds to come in. Let's keep looking at the chat. I don't bring cats because I can't make myself kill them. Oh, I have no problem killing cats. There's... whenever you get a cat explosion, it just has to be done. And you also get lots of fine bones and leather for use. I mean, nothing finer than a dwarf strutting about town in his cat leather shoes. Cat leather shoes, cat leather shoes. I'm not entirely sure that's how the song goes, but whatever. Apologies. Spiked the microphone for a little cough there. Elves also get mad at you for cutting down trees. That's true. But to be honest, I mean, whatever. They get angry at me and they come and attack me and they go, "We're going to kill you. We're going to cut you up. You tree-killing bastard." And I turn around and say, "Oh, you're elves, are you? Doesn't that mean that everything you have is made of wood, including your armour? Okay. That sounds brilliant. Shall we fight? Do you want to, charge at me? I will give you the first hit with your wooden sword, because I'm wearing proper armour." Pow! Sorry, I'm getting a little bit over the top. They're getting a bit too deep into that little exchange. Pull back. Pull back. Keebs. So where are we? I should try to control cat population by gelding and careful seclusion of a couple of breeding males. Well, that is the ideal way to do it. But oftentimes the fortress gets away from you and you just forget to do these things. And you end up with a, double-balled tomcats knocking around, knocking up other cats, which is a problem. Well, not all other cats, obviously. It's only possible to knock up a female, so to speak, if I were to use the vernacular terminology. Okay. Well, I mean, yes, you can geld them, but that only goes so far once you have billions of cats sucking all of your frames up. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. Let's stop talking about killing cats, and let's see how long it takes for our trader to get here. Come on. Let's have a look at the menu. Who's our trader? Broker. Filthy. Ah, shit, he hasn't got all his requirements met. What has he not got now? Cabinet, weapon rack, armour stand. I'm fairly certain we've told them to put those in place, right? This is his office, isn't it? This is Filthy's office. Oh, for Christ's sake, I put the furniture in the wrong office! This is a problem. Although we could just assign the offices to swap round the assignments. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a cheeky bastard. Filthy. Filthy. Assign office. Filthy. That's yours. And now, whose office is this? Really should have checked who had it. It's the bookkeeper. There we go. Bang. Lovely. Let's look at the noble screen now. Yeah, alright. I'm doing okay. Okay, let's go down to Filthy. Check his requirements. That's not a bad, I'm not happy with this. This could be better. Those yellow ones at least. So we need to make his office decent. His quarters decent and his dining room decent. Well, will a bit of engraving on the walls do it, you reckon? I don't know. We'll come back to that later. At least, hopefully, he'll turn up to trade now he's got an office. Yeah, there we go. Trading. Excuse me. What am I doing, coughing and spluttering like this? 30 or 40 dwarves. That's true. I mean, I've not dabbled in reducing the maximum fort population yet. I've just been going with the vanilla settings, but maybe that's something to look at at a later date. Try and do something smaller. Obviously, that's what Krugsmash is doing at the moment in his Honeystoker fort. Honeystoker? Honeystroker? No, if it was called Honeystroker, I would have made way more jokes about it. Right, let's have a little sip of water and take a look at what these humans have brought to trade. Are they humans? Are they humans? Or are they elvish? So we've got... I don't know what they're doing bringing gems to dwarves. Surely that's like trying to sell sand to Saudis, which apparently the Australians do. Which, okay, they just happen to have the right kind of sand. Clay, wood, I've got wood. Tee-hee. Chuckle, chuckle. A bismuth bronze puzzle box. We will tear your soul apart. A little bit of a Hellraiser reference for you there. So, caged animals, a nanny goat, it gives milk, we'll take it. Water buffalo bull, doesn't give the right kind of milk, we're going to leave that one behind. Apricot wood barrel, cave spider venom barrel. I do like buying barrels of venom, although I've got no use for them, I don't even know what they do. Probably nothing, they're probably just waiting to have their functionality filled in by the dev. What have we got? Willow buckets, bronze battle axes and silver warhammers. They might be useful. You know, let's take that silver warhammer. Take that bronze battle axe. Take the steel spear. Not the training. Iron warhammer, yeah, we can have that. Bronze battle axe, yep. What's our value? Still, we're 2,150 and a single bin of our spike balls is worth 34 grand, so I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Fortress or a mad bunker? Well, I mean, do we have... Is that mutually assured destruction? Because you put 2 Ds on there. Mutually assured deadly destruction? Mad-da-da-da. Hello, Filthy. Ah, you've turned up in chat as well. Took you long enough to get into the trade zone, didn't it? Sorry. I'm berating you for the actions of your dwarf. I shouldn't do that. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, man. You and me too, Kate the Great. I am not great at defending the fortress, although luckily I have a strategy under my belt that has worked in the past, and apparently, according to Rando, who's crunched the numbers, it's 70% effective. So, you know, if it happens, it happens, and you'll get to witness the Cryptbeards rush. But if it doesn't, then we'll see what happens. Oh dear, my cold is catching up on me. This might not be good. Let's keep scrolling down and seeing what we get. Steel gauntlet. No, I don't want that. Leather bags. Not really interested. We've got some cloth and leather from the last lot. We don't need any more. Cloth and leather. They always bring loads of cloth and leather. Ah, food. Now, food we do want. And I'm going to take absolutely everything they've got. Donkey sweetbreads, cave lobsters, rainbow trouts, the works. Plenty of plump helmets too. Cranberries, bilberries, raspberries, blah 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 blah. Camel cheese, yak cheese. Oh, we've ended up with some silk thread as well. And a what? A steel greaves? Why have you put them in with the food? What are these traders doing? They're trying to catch me out. They're just like put in among like a big box of apples, and because we buy in bulk, we pick up the box of apples and get to the till, and they're like, ah, you didn't notice the greaves in there. Now we're going to charge you an extra grand. I'm not happy. I don't think these people should be allowed to survive. They're so duplicitous. But, you know, we'll let it slide for now. So, really, they've not brought anything. They've brought a very rich, or a very valuable iron stepladder, but I think we can be happy with wooden ones, to be honest. This is a really bad selection of stuff. They've brought me barely anything of interest. Why'd you even bother coming? I mean, sure, you know I'm going to buy all your food and that, but, I mean, other than that, what else have we got? Wool bags? Dwarven sugar? Let's get some dwarven sugar. We may as well have that in there. Dwarven sugar sounds like a drug, but apparently it's not. Yeah, okay, a few weapons, a bit of... Oh, dwarven beer, let's have that. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that, to be honest. Very disappointed. Maybe we should take some of this wood. I mean, get the trades up. We can always turn it into spiked wooden balls and it'll never be a problem, will it? There we go. Spider silk rope, why not? Sheep leather water skin. Oh, go on then, just whack it on the end. There we go. Right, so that's 3,238, which means we can put in a few spiked wooden balls and we'll be away. There's half the value. Boom, boom, boom. They're making 416 profit. Let's juicy up the pot. Juicy up the pot? Good grief. Let's make the deal a little bit juicier, and then I think they'll take that, won't they? 2 grand profit? Of course they will. That's shitloads of profit. Let's make the offer. Tea. Excuse me, this cold is really battering my throat. There we go. Litast? I thought it was called Lestat. Litast seems ecstatic with the trading. Yeah, I know. It's just because we're rich, we're chucking stuff away. So let's move our goods to and from the depot, or in this case, just from. Is that everything? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, anything else distance 0 that's actually in here? Nope, we're all good. Excellent. Cool. Well, now we can just wait for those guys to piss off and they'd never think about them again. A very nice. Yes, I get you. Sealing yourself underground in a biome with rain that kills everything. Well, that's going to help. Mothers Against Drunk Driving. You're quite right. They also had a Mothers Against D&D back in the 80s, if anyone remembers that far back. I mean, I vaguely remember that far back, but I was a little kiddie wink. Glass for moods. That's a good point. I should have picked up that glass, but it's too late now. Next traders who come along, we'll grab some glass off them. Who knows, maybe we'll find some obsidian knocking around and that can be used for glass, right? Or am I imagining shit? Oh, there's another armour stand. Lovely. Okay, so now that we've done that trade, and I've been recording for 20 minutes, holy shit, let's go and do the tour of the fortress. So, first of all, the grand view. we've gone for a very wide, not very tall fortress. In this corner here, please excuse the dancing around, we have a little mountain biome corner. And over here we have a volcano, which of course gives us surface level magma, which I'll be able to exploit with magma forges and the like. Out here we've got a fairly nice little forest setup going on, very flat land, a few ponds, and a few dwarves who run around out here. We get a lot of human visitors killing cougars, and part of me thinks maybe catch the cougars and train them. Are cougars war trainable, I wonder? I mean, oh, hello Rando303, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream, thanks for joining us, and thank you very much for the sub. Oh, much appreciated. Excuse me. That's how you get that's how you get thanked here. I say thank you and then I just hack it up and go. I try my best. Oh, obsidian might not count for glass in moods. Interesting. You can do multiple trades, but then you only got the same. You've only got the same bits and bobs, right? Oh, I can go back and get the glass. You know what? They've taken all of my tradable goods away. Let's just, we'll get glass another time. If glass comes up as a mood item, then everybody feel free to point at me and go, told you so, told you so, but fingers crossed we won't get one. That's the hope. That is the dream. I had a dream that glass didn't come up in moods. Okay, so over here we've got our dump, refuse stockpile and corpse stockpile. Got a couple of troll corpses in there. Two who are unfortunate enough to come in. If we press I, highlights my zones. Here we have a pasture for animals, and this one here on the right and this one here are both fruit gathering zones, which I reckon I could probably benefit from having more step ladders to exploit. Underneath our pastures, and just here, we have a surface farm, and underneath the pastures, going down one level, excuse me, we have an underground farm, which is accessible for our little walkway to the inside of the fortress. As we go back up over here, we can see we've got our little tavern set up for visitors. It's on the outside of the fortress, so hopefully any people who hang around in there with the intent of killing monsters will actually be on the monster side of the barrier, rather than on the safe side of the barrier, because, we don't care so much if they get torn apart in combat. I know, it's a cruel thing to say, but that's the way it is. In here we have a few bedrooms, which I haven't yet designated for the tavern, but I will. Don't worry. Here's our trading zone. Here's our barracks with an underground area, which is going to be turned into a, what's it called? Where you, with the crossbows and the practice, a target range, I think. Here we've got our windy corridor. Well, windy, not windy. I mean, it's not going to be windy, it's behind closed doors. We've got our windy tunnel here, which has got some cage traps in, which I noticed someone said in chat are for babies, and I say, no sir, or madam, not for babies. Cage traps for people who wish to collect things to put in pits to fight. See? They've got a purpose. Now, this staircase here goes up into the fortress, and up near the top of the mountain we have a graveyard and a temple space, which has not yet been set up and dedicated to any gods. But we're going to get there. Instead of going up, I'm going to go and imagine we've gone all the way up to the top of the fortress and we're coming back down this little staircase here, going into the deeper fort. And here we go down. This area in the middle here is the pit trap underneath the, underneath the drawbridge. As we go down here, the first thing we find is our bedroom level, which I don't think has yet been properly set up. No, we'll come back and do that in a minute. Keep going down. I meant down. There we go. Here's our food area. We've got a nice dining... Well, I say a nice dining hall. It's actually a pretty cack dining hall. We've got our food production, kitchen, butchers, all that kind of gubbins. And here we have our food stockpile, which, as you can see, is not as full as I would like. Continuing down into the fortress, we have the industrial zone, which has set up masons. There's another mason here, which I put in the wrong bloody place. Here's a carpenter. Here is a mechanic. This is a craftsdwarf workshop. This is a gem cutting station, and I think that's it. These rooms down here are offices for the various nobility who require them, although I feel like I might need to be expanding those because people are complaining about them not being grand enough, so whatever. And then further down we find nothing, and you see this little corridor here, this little staircase rather? That was connected up to the surface on the outside of the drawbridge. And if we continue down, here's a cavern baffle, which was absolutely useless in stopping trolls getting in. It did have doors, doesn't anymore. And then we go further down and we get to the caverns, which are actually quite nice and flat and open. Apologies for the coughing. Don't know how long I'm going to be able to go on tonight, actually. I might lose my voice. Oh, no. so here we go. Here's our cavern level, and that is a guided tour of the fortress. And I have been recording for 24 minutes. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Maybe I should stop recording in a minute for the YouTubers and turn it into half-hour episodes so I can spread them out over the week. Then again, you know what I'm like. We're probably going to end up with another 2-hour epic. But, you know, it's quite gratifying. Sometimes some people do watch feature-length Dwarf Fortress Let's Plays on YouTube. I know. Madness, right? Okay, so where are we going? Grassy knoll, a knoll in a ghillie suit. Ah, that does make sense. That does make sense when you put it that way. I've never played with a knoll. I've used gnolls in Hearthstone. That's the most interaction I've had with gnolls ever. I know what they are, but I'm not really in there. Hello, Diffident Anemone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. First time here? Of course it is. I would definitely recognise someone called Diffident Anemone. It's a standout name. It's very memorable, noticeable, and it's got an underscore in it, which I can sympathise with. So, where was I? Enough of this. I'm going to look away from chat for a moment. What do I need to do? Well, you know, it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch. However, it has to be done. So let's head down to the bedroom zone. Ooh, the bedroom zone, you say? Yes, the bedroom zone. Have you seen the bedroom zone, the bedroom zone, the bedroom zone? Let's go down here and turn all of these little rooms with beds into actual, honest-to-goodness bedrooms. Oh, that one's not been done yet. Just put them at the vanilla size, don't go crazy. Click on them with the mouse, there we go. Or is that sensible? I don't think that is actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the keyboard. Much quicker, much quicker. Already a child in that bed. Hopefully they'll claim it as their own rather than stay there as another dwarf, hopefully not an adult, finds their way in and lies down next to them. That would be a problem. There we go, another bedroom. Why do I always have to do that? What is wrong with me? Let's keep these going. Come on, scoundrel. Somehow make this interesting. Somehow make this tedious administrative work entertaining for the viewer. I don't know, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Don't know how I'm going to manage it. Come on. It's hypnotic, isn't it? I'm sitting here looking at it and I can't think of anything else other than designating bedrooms. All other possible topics of conversation have been blasted from my mind. It's alright though, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. This one's going to have to be expanded because look, we've given it a lot of space. Yeah, that's the master bedroom, of course, where our king/queen probably sleeps, or at least the mayor for now. That one's done. That one's done. Right, we're nearly there. How many bedrooms have we got now? Enter. Enter. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Is that it? 45? Well, let's put some beds in this dormitory and this bedroom here just to make it a little bit better. BB. Bed. Placement. Build. Oh, we've got loads of the bastards. Let's bung them in. Oh, come on. Building present. Oh. Okay. Already a bed there. Sure. Place another bed in here. We'll do it with the mouse because I just think it's easier that way. One in the corner. One there. And we're going to come in slowly from the outside just to try and keep things even because, nope, wouldn't have mattered. It's a nice width of room anyway. And we're out of beds. Good. Still, not bad. Also, we should probably put some doors on. BD, there we go. Dormitory. Oh. No doors, you say? Well, that can be easily remedied. JMQDO. Ah, please construct some rock doors for me. I'm going to need a load. Let's order up 30 and see how it goes from there. Cool. I should probably check what orders I got in from my manager, actually. He's got his plate full, and I don't want to start ordering more stuff when... Actually, thinking about it, let's check that now. JM, so we're constructing beds, 53 of 100. Okay, no need for any more orders of that. We've got 99 left of 100 rock mugs to be constructed. Rock armour stands, weapon racks, getting through those. Wooden chests, cabinets, statues, bone crafts, decorating with bone. Rock mechanisms, rock doors. What did I just come in here saying I wanted to build? We've made doors. Christ. Memory like a sieve. It was something to do... Where am I? The hell? Down. Oh, okay. Sorry. Got my hands misaligned on the keyboard. Step ladders. That was what I wanted. Step ladders. JMQSTEP. Step ladders. We're not going to make them out of iron. That's madness. We're going to make them out of wood. Hopefully. Unless we don't have enough. I think 10 should probably be enough for the amount of fruit trees we have. And that should see things going on nicely. Let's catch up with chat. It really irks me that those rooms aren't uniform. I know, Osmo. It kind of irks me as well. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, diffident an enemy isn't a noob. You watched before with a different account. Well, welcome back then, in that case. Let me correct my greeting. Yeah, well, in uneven rooms, this is the starter fort. When we go deeper, I'll be completely redesigning the fortress. This is just where we begin. This is the maternity ward of our civilization. This isn't the be-all, end-all. We're just trying to get things established, get a military rolling, and then when that's done, boom, we'll get better. I promise. Fuzzy Logic, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. And sure, I can make you a dwarf. No problem at all. Excuse me. And hello, Sakalo YT. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Fuzzy wants to be a dwarf, does he? In that case, we'll pause the action and we'll head over to Dwarf Therapist. And I should probably go there too so I can see what's going on. Any preferences, Fuzzy? Speak up quick, otherwise you're going to get something random. Ooh, octopus. We must go deeper indeed. Just push down. Deep, deep, deep underground. Excuse me. You can't go too deep. That's nonsense. That's bullshit. I don't know who came up with that idea. It's probably that bastard Gandalf constantly going on, oh, don't go too deep, there's stuff down there you don't want to find. What do you mean, like the fucking Arkenstone? Shut up. We're going. Sorry. That was actually a fairly deep cut Tolkien reference. Maybe I should try and keep them a little lighter. No, not quite so crazy. Sakalo YT, yes, of course you can be a dwarf. Sorry about this. I'm getting a pretty bad cold coming on, but we'll hopefully get rid of it. I'll take a break in a little while and have a lozenge or something and see how that works. Hopefully it will sort out this tickle, and I won't be coughing and spluttering every 5 seconds. Okay, check you're not a spearman. Actually, Fuzzy, we've had this, haven't we? We've had this discussion. Because, of course, if I go to Has nickname and expand out the nicknameys, here you are, you're a non-dwarf. Should we transfer your personage onto someone who is a dwarf? Because that makes more sense. Because we made you into a professional spearman, and then it turned out you're an actual man, not a dwarf. Which is, you know, worrying. Sakalo YT, you are going to receive... Let's see, who have we got here? Let's look. Melbill. Melbill, the legendary woodcutter? No, let's go and find something a little bit more spicy, something we haven't had before. Would you like to be a tanner? Maybe a tanner? Maybe... What have we got here? Beekeeper? Have we got any waxworkers? I know old Clinadev loves a waxworker. We'll save one. When one turns up, we'll give it to him. What's this? Blacksmithing. Oh, premium job. Premium profession. Weaponsmithing. Okay, maybe we should start getting... got a level 15 bone carver. I think that's what I'm going to give you. That's what I'm going to give you, Sakalo. Let's do that. Set nickname. SIRCARLO. Put in a space. You know what? I'm going to leave the YT off, if that's okay with you. If you want it, no problem. I'll put it in. But for now, we'll just call you Sakalo. Sakalo. There we go. You're in. Brilliant. And Fuzzy, any military first through the door. Let's just check our squads. I'm going to sort by squad and see if there's any military left without names. No. Oh no. Sarvesh and Erith both require somebody's name to make them great. In that case, you can have Erith, the first one. Let's set the nickname to Fuzzy Logic 0. Fuzzy Logic 0. Boom. And then we commit. And now we need to swap by nickname again because we'll take your name off of that silly human. I don't know how that happened, but I do apologise. Has nickname. Fuzzy Logic. Here's the set nickname. Boop. Boop. Done. Commit. There we go. It's all sorted. You're a dwarf now. You're not human. That's terrible. Hello, Clay Cree. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I nearly missed you there. You nearly went off the top. But don't worry. It's all good. Okay. No problem, Sakalo. Toodle pip. Okay, here we go. Let's scroll down Oh, of course, Fuzzy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that you'd already put the old backstory in. I forgot you'd gone for a carrot thing. Oh, wait, I've got to check. We had a migration wave, didn't we? And I completely ignored it. I said I'd forget that. Let's scroll down and see how many we got. We got 13 dwarves, none of whom we can... Hang on a minute. That's more like it. That's more like it. There's only a couple of kids in there that we can't actually give jobs to. Did anybody come up with a brilliant skill? We've got a boa. Very low skill. Very low skill. But one of them is a good mechanic, so that might be good. Although we already have a decent mechanic up here. Never mind. Let's look at them militarily, see how they do there. Not great. Although maybe it's time to just start drafting any old dwarf and getting them to level up, because frankly, if we end up getting mobbed, it would be nice to have some people to throw in. And look at that. Population of 79 adults, 5 children and 7 babies. We can absorb some losses. I've built the graves already. We may as well use them. So, with that in mind, let's take a quick peek at who's got decent skills. Toughness 79, that seems pretty high. What's this? Toughness 89. Sazir and... what was it? 79? Sazir and Dishmab. Oh, hang on a minute. Disease resistance 5? Holy shit. That's not a good stat. That is not a good stat. Maybe we're better off just randomly putting people in. They all seem to have problem stats. Everybody, in fact, seems to have some problem stats. What's this? Strength 74? That's a lot of damage. Agility? Do we select by agility? Oh, it's hard to choose, isn't it? Any master wrestlers? Let's take a little peek and see what we've got here. Not in the noobs, but no, we've got one person who has 1 level in wrestling, and that is the pinnacle of our current standings. Absolute top tier. What are we putting in here? Okay, we're going to go for Muthkat, Alath, Serol and Della. They're going into the military. I'm going to go back to the fortress over here. We're going to press M for military. M. Okay, escape. M for military. There we go. We're going to go down to the laborious castles and we're going to add... Oh, for Christ's sake, I've already forgotten their names. Maybe we just start adding people... No, that sounds dangerous. That's very dangerous. Muthkat and Alath. We'll do them first. So, can we search? Q, M-U-T-H... there we go. Muthkat the mechanic. Great. And who was the other one? Alath. So, Q... Alath. There we go. The lie maker. Okay, let me just quickly check to see who's next. Serol and Della. Okay, so Q-C-E-R-O-L... Oh, there's 2 of them. Chief Medical Dwarf? What? Hold on just a minute. I'm on the therapist here. I'm just checking that Selar... Oh, Serol. Oh, Serol's a baby. Can't have you. Della and Dishmab. Okay, D-E-L-E-R. Q... Della, there we go. Brilliant. The peasant goes in. And Dishmab. Q. D-I-S-H-M... Brilliant. Okay. There's only 2 more spaces. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's put them in. Dodok and Sazir. Okay, that's good for me. Excuse me. Dodok. D-O-D-O. That's Shorost. Hang on. Wait a minute. Let's go over to the therapist. I want chat to verify this. Hang on a minute. I've lost the therapist. Here it is. Dodok. Oh, it's a baby. No wonder we can't. God damn it. In that case, it's Sazir. Sazir is the next one to go in. Delete. Let's go back to the fortress. That's the home screen. Don't do that, scoundrel. Sazir. There we go. Sazir the Boa. Bang! We've got a full complement of soldiers, ready to go into battle when needed. Do we, however, have enough beds in the military base? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a few more. We don't have any beds to actually use. That's not ideal, but okay. What's going on? We're out of buckets. That's not a great sign. Everybody's looking very thirsty here. This isn't a good sign at all. I mean, we should have milk. I know it's not an ideal drink for dwarves, but at least it'll stop them from dehydrating. Oh, look, they're actually planting stuff in our overground fields. This is the first time I've ever grown anything like this. I'm very excited. Very excited indeed. They were a crappy migrant wave, Kate the Great. They were indeed. What have we got now? Oh, cancels, give water, needs empty bucket. Okay, I see buckets as a thing. Let's go down to our industrial zone and stockpiles and see what we can do. What's being made here? Step ladders, wooden chests, and beds. You know what? I don't think we need those chests anymore. I'm going to go back to the manager. JM, where are the chests? Chest. How many have I built? There's only 6 left out of 30. We don't need that many. Let's get rid of that one. Remove. Cabinets. Don't need those. We do want the mechanisms. Thank God they've made one. We can now link the drawbridge up. Do I want more armour stands? I don't think we do right now. Oh, actually, they'd be quite handy in the old barracks, wouldn't they? Shit. Although I made about 20 of them, so that's not too bad. Bed, rock mug, rock statue, bone, rock door, mechanism still. Okay, that's good for now. We can leave that. Nobody's working fruitlessly. We can put some more statues up in the tavern. However, I'm thinking maybe whack them up in the temples just to give them a little bit more spice, because we've not got anything up there at the moment. They're not even designated as temples, so what they're doing is, well, nothing, basically. Excuse me.
The dwarf failed to build his artifact and has gone berserk. Watch out, he's gonna hurt someone.
Question mark? Why was I not told somebody wanted to do a fucking artifact? Who's gone berserk? Well, I better go to the therapist and find out who went berserk. Bear with me just a second. Happiness? Let's sort them by nothing, because otherwise we're going to have all sorts of problems figuring out what's going on. And we should also probably read the dwarves to get a current standing. Happiness. Sort by happiness? No? Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's Nissam. Nissam Cam Lonoclock, whatever they're called. What was their profession? Bowman. Wait a minute. This guy isn't a dwarf. This guy's just some rando who came along and said he wanted to kill monsters. How's he had a mood? Okay. Maybe it's time to check our military's abilities. Let's have a look. Torso uncovered. Oh my god, he's ripped his top off and he's running around bare-chested. This must be stopped. How uncouth. Let's go back to the fortress. Human bowman. What a bastard. So, back up to the surface. Let's see if we can find the lad. Is it U for units? It is. Where is he? Nissam. Oh, he's going to be in others, isn't he? Nissam, there he is. Look at him. Berserking away. You could have just asked. I would have let you use something. I would have let you use one of our workshops, but no. You had to be a prick about it. Oh. He's not even indoors. Not a huge issue. Although, it makes sense to get the army in on this, doesn't it? Let's do it. S, the laborious castles, thank you very much. I would like you to attack. And I would like you to attack... where's he gone? Where's that cougar corpse he was standing next to? There he is, down here. I would like you to attack this berserking human being, and we'll see what happens. Bang! And we'll unpause the action. And hopefully, we'll be able to follow him. Come on. Don't attack any civilians. It's going to be a pure military operation. No collateral damage whatsoever. Here they come. Here come the military. They're looking for him. They found him. Bang, 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 bang. The fists are flying. The dwarves are pummeling. He appears to be stuck on the floor. He's dead. Let's take a look at how that played out. Can I cancel the orders? A. Cancel orders. Oh, they've got no orders. That's okay. Let's let them get back to their daily lives. Good. And also check the combat reports. So, where is he? Nishab. Is it the spearman? Fishery worker. Herbalist, llama, nanny goat, child is fighting. Where is he? I don't see... Ah, here we go. The human bowman. Nissam is fighting. 17 pages. So he misses the cougar. That was before the dwarves came in. Attacks the cougar. Perhaps he was already wounded. Let's have a quick look. Scratches the human bowman in the left ear. He's got a bruised liver before we got to him. The cougar. Scratches the human being, tearing the skin. Oh, okay. Oh, man. If we look down here, the cougar bites the human body in the upper body, tearing the muscle through the large leopard leather armour. The cougar latches on firmly. Oh, dear. Not great. Okay, the human bowman looks sick. The cougar releases. The cougar grabs the human. The cougar catches the human bowman. Cougar, let's keep going down till we... Oh, the human bowman strikes the cougar in the right front leg with his Omathi Githoth Rain, but the attack glances away. I don't even know what that is. Let's keep scrolling down. Human bowman strikes the cougar. Okay, basically the cougar passes out. The human bowman passes out. Oh my god. And then just keeps bashing the thing in the head. It goes crazy. The recruit scratches the human bowman in the head. The axe dwarf punches the human bowman in the lower body. Okay, we're getting here. How did he die? Okay, it doesn't look good for him. Everything's going badly. Human bowman misses the recruit. Misses the axe dwarf. Misses the recruit. The swords dwarf bites the human bowman in the left hand, tearing the muscle through the sheep wool left mitten. Oh my goodness. They're biting. They're kicking, punching, biting. Punch. Punch. Nobody's using... Oh, hang on. The axe dwarf scratches the human bowman in the lower right back teeth, and the severed part sails off in an arc. I'm imagining... So this... Hang on, we're going to need the camera for this. Well, so what's happened here is the dwarf's fist has gone into his mouth and scratched his teeth hard enough to pull them from his head. It's a very odd combat move, but I feel like the dwarf deserves some kind of recognition for it. Okay, what page are we on now? 13, so 14, 15, 16. There's 4 more pages of this brutal pummeling? Pummeling would be the word, because plummeling isn't actually a word. Human bowman keeps missing. Human bowman breaks the grip of the recruit's upper front teeth on his left foot. Okay, he was bitten all over. He had dwarves hanging off of him. The force twists the right knee. Hang on, what's this one? Punches the human bowman in the right lower leg, twisting his right knee, tearing apart the muscle and bruising the bone. Very brutal. Very brutal. The swords dwarf locks the human bowman's left knee with the swords dwarf right upper arm. The recruit tries to remove the large copper cap. They tried to rip his armour off. This guy did not die happily. He had problems at his time of death. And they were mainly dwarves. The recruit punches the human bowman in the head with his left hand, bruising the muscle. The force twists the neck, tearing apart the fat. The axe dwarf strangles the human bowman's throat. The human bowman has suffocated. So they beat the shit out of him and then strangled him to death. Good. Well, it's good to see that our military are employing the Cryptbeards rush. Although I feel like it would be nice to, you know, have them using some different weapons. Well, what's going on here? Immediately the corpse is taken to the stockpile. Very nice. Very well done. Is this stuff all forbidden? Not anymore, mate. Is it B? It's not B. It's D, B, C. That's what it is for reclaim, isn't it? And then we go over here and say, I want all that shit. Take it. Take it, my little dwarves. Take it back. Maybe that's what... Maybe they just got crippled, Claycree. I see you're talking about the old... you're talking about the old human by the thingy. Buckets, says Osmosis Jones. Yes, okay, that was when I was in the in the thing. Buckets. What? No. Q. B-U-C-K-E-T. There we go. Wooden buckets, I think, because we can't make rock buckets, can we? And we have no metalworking capabilities yet. Do that, make 50 buckets. Fuck it. Okay, so, after that little excuse me. Hiccuping, coughing, and burping. Oh my goodness. So amazed. So amazed. Let's have a little look up here. No, I didn't cage my farm on the surface. Not yet. I will intend to. I also intend, after someone mentioned it either in the Discord or in the comments on YouTube. Hello again, YouTube. I do intend to build a bow tower. So, train up some crossbow dwarves. Have a tower that is in the area out here, but only accessible from inside the fortress. and then have a load of dwarves just twanging out the old bolts all over their enemies. Should be fun. Should be fun. Axe Dwarf bit him in the heart. I didn't see that one. Holy shit. Hello, Web Freak. And yeah, that's an appropriate emote for the situation of a dwarf biting a human being in the heart. It's pretty impressive. You want to know what Axe Dwarf did it? Well, Kate the Great, I think that kind of thing probably needs to be seen. I missed it, but we're going to try again. Where is he? The human bowman is fighting. Right, in the heart, in the heart. If anyone sees it on a page, we'll have a little look-see. Let me know. Punches the human bowman in the head. Page up. Human bowman in the head. In the head. Punches. Don't look at punches. Punches, punches. 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 Okay, page up again. There we go. Punches the human bowman. Scratches the human bowman in the head. Punches. I want to see the bites. I want to see the bites. Punches, 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 punches. A recruit grabbed the bowman's tongue. Well, there you go. Grab his tongue, hold him still, bite his heart. Obvious combat technique. I mean, who's never done that in a bar brawl? Force twists. Human bowman, I've improved my armour. The biting appears to stop towards the end. I assume the human becomes overwhelmed and just can't move, so they just start punching and kicking, rather than getting that bad taste of human flesh in their mouth. It's never fun. Never fun. Punching, punching, still seeing lots of punching. Scratching. That's the back teeth scratch. Biting. Human left hand. Punching. Punching human ball. Force bends. Punch. Punch. My goodness, it's hard to find an individual attack in here, isn't it? Body. Oh, I see. The pink ones tell us when he gets them to let go. So if we just look for the one where he gets his heart unbitten, that would be a good thing. Next page up. There it is. It's on here, apparently. I've missed it. It's over a pink one. Oh, here we go. The Axe Dwarf bites the human bowman in the upper body, tearing the muscle and bruising the heart. That is pretty metal. It has to be said. I mean, you've got to apply some serious pressure with your teeth to bite someone in the upper body and bruise their heart. Can a heart even be bruised? I don't know. Maybe it can. Probably, right? It's a muscle. Muscles are what bruise. Anyway. Oh, shit. We didn't see who it was. Fucking hell. Let's go back up again. That looks like it. Yes, we found it. The Axe Dwarf bites the human body. So who's that? Zoom, search. Oh, it doesn't tell us. It doesn't tell us who it is. And if we zoom, it just takes us to the location. Or does it? Where's my cursor? Yeah, it does. Just takes us to the location of the death. Ah, well, it's an Axe Dwarf. So we'll take a quick look at the list and see who we've got in the military who is an Axe Dwarf. Dwarf Therapist, sort by squad. Squad, squad, squad. There we go. Squad, the Laborious Castles, military skills. Who is an Axe Dwarf? Oh, shit, it could be anyone. Mr. Mex, Fuzzy, or Sarvesh. I don't know. I mean, none of them have got any kills. Hey, wait a minute. One of them strangled that guy to death. Ah, we've got to record it. No, still not recorded. Intriguing. This guy's killed a cougar man. And a lumbering creature. And this guy here has killed Spabace Charcoal Tongs, the Olm man. What is this? This guy's only killed 5 chinchillas. I bet they're not recruitable into the military. No, they're not. Okay, they've come here with kills under their belt. Nothing to worry about. Back to the fortress we go. She got the bite skill. Didn't have anything before. Ah, bear with me. Let me just quickly head back to the therapist again. Bite skill. Biter. There we go. Biter. So it's an Axe Dwarf biter, which means it has to be Sarvesh. There we go. We found out who it is. What do we call them? Got to give them a suitable nickname. Is anybody... I just got there moments before you, Osmo and Kate. Just before you. Do we give them a nickname that... Let's call Sarvesh Heartbiter. There we go. Heartbiter. There we go. It sounds a bit goblin-y. It's not really as dwarven as I'd like, but you know what? dwarves that perform exceptionally get exceptional names, and they don't have to be named after people in chat. So there we go. Of course, even if you already have a dwarf named after you in chat, you can still nominate a dwarf for a, you know, a sweet name, a legend name, so to speak. Okay, so where are we now? Let's unpause the fortress. I've got buckets in the build queue, so we should hopefully get some lesser issues with food. I really should have put booze as a higher priority for trade, but I was being too lazy. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, we're going to expand our little pit of doom here. So, what we need to do is say DH, channel out... channel out this slot here, and this slot here. Oh, is that already channeled out? Well, figgy pudding. Okay. Okay, we've got some issues digging it all out, because apparently it can't be reached. Shit. In that case, DI, let's put a stairway in there so they can actually reach up to it. Boom. And then we can start digging out a bit more down here. Down one. Or is it up one? It's up one. DH, and we want to channel out this bit here, that bit there. These will be channeled out. No, there's nothing over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Well, there was one there. Although that's going to need to be turned into a... in fact, let's turn it into an up ramp. D, R for ramp? Yeah. R. Bang. Bang. There we go. That should do it. And then that beats... In fact, we could do that all the way down, couldn't we? We don't need to channel from the top. We can just... Alright. That's the next section of digging to be done. We'll come back to that later. At least it gives the miners something to do. Sarvesh the Heartbiter. Amazing. Never seen a trade carrot depot. No, the traders are just waiting to leave. They haven't left yet. So don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. They're not stuck. We have had people stuck in our depot before, but not this time. Not today, thank you very much. So, what to do next? We've put buckets on the list. We've got all of our things we need being made. We've put our military together. Maybe I should think about doing a second military and training those up, right? That could be sensible. Maybe getting some crossbows made. I think we need to look at our industry. Let's take a peek. Oh, there they go. The merchants are off. Bye. Bye. No? Not going to leave? Shit. They're just sitting there. Just hanging around, waiting for something to happen. Pants. They are stuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, anyway, regardless of if they're stuck, let's remember to link up this to the bridge. B, link to the marble bridge. Don't have enough mechanisms. Of course I don't have enough mechanisms. Of course. I mean, how would I have enough mechanisms? Can they not get out because of the dog rope in the way? I bet it's because of the dog rope. If I press Shift D. Oh. Can they not get past the lever? Okay, maybe we'll... Okay, B... No, not B. D, and it's deconstruct, remove construction. N, and that'll be that, right? No? Remove lever, is that a thing? Huh. Okay, so click once more. Remove building, there we go, X, bang. Let's see if that works, and then also remove that and that. Although they got in with those in the way, so why would they need them out of the way? There we go, it was that. Let's not remove the building. Stop the removal, keep the dog on the leash, assign animal to chain, get it back on there. Come on. War dog, bang. There we go. And then maybe go to this other rope. Oh, the other rope's already been taken away. Never mind, we're okay, we're all good. We're all good. Let's let the traders leave, and just remember to put our lever behind the caravan entrance, because otherwise it's going to cause all manner of issues. Yep, we're all good again. We're all good again. No need to panic. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Cool. So, where was I? I was going down to my industrial area to see what we've got going on and what I need to do. Now, we dabbled with quantum stockpiles last time, so we now have this quantum stone stockpile, which also includes a mind-bending array of bits and bobs after I forgot to de-designate it. So it's probably got a shitload of bone and whatnot and decomposing bits and bobs. But, oh no, it's just stone now. Well, that's good to know. Very good to know. What are our masons doing? Doors and statues. Statue, armour stand, door. Okay, good. Things are getting made. We've got a few beds knocking around. Let's go up to our military zone and add some more beds. Bed there and there and there and there and there. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 beds. That'll cover everyone in the military, won't it? It's not a problem. And has this been assigned to be? Yes, it has. Let's make it a barracks. Yes, dormitory. No, oh, barracks only. Barracks only. Sorry. And then T for train. Yes, so the laborious castles can train in here. Lovely. And Z. And they sleep in here too. There we go. Cool. Is that right? Have I done that right? I think I have, haven't I? We should see them turning up any minute now. We'll also build some weapon racks in there. We'll start with armour stands, actually. How many have we got? One there. We got loads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crap. 8, 9, 10. And then weapon racks is R. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, for fuck's sake. 8, 9, and 10. There we go. It's hideous to behold, but it's a start, and we need to get things cracking. We need to actually have a military that's trained up and ready to work. Now, do we start thinking about tapping the volcano? That's a question we need to think about. A lever in the dining room can be a good location. That's true. That's a very good idea. Let's head down to the dining room, if we can, and put one in there. Build, trap components, a lever. It's just an L. There we go. We'll pop that down there. Bang. Just out of the way. Lovely. And then once it's been placed, we can link it up to that drawbridge, and everything should be nice and safe. Not that we're actually protecting our unicorn out here. How many blocks have I got? Let's check the old listings and see what we've got. Stocks. There we go. Blocks, blocks, blocks. 70? 10? Could be any number. I'm going to put more blocks into the list. Q. B-L-O-C-K. Rock blocks. That seems to be a good thing to make them out of. Bang. And how much we want? I want a perpetual order. Let's make a shitload of rock blocks, because I'm going to start building stuff with them soon. We're actually going to build a tower out here that we can use as a sniper's nest. That seems like a sensible way to roll, doesn't it? Having snizzly, snipey crossbow dwarves looking over the outside. Hopefully no flyers will come along, but we'll see. I mean, we could do an inverted version of that in the caverns as well. In fact, we could make a sort of gigantic tower slash silo? I don't know, but what do you call a tower sunk into the ground? An inverted tower? A hole? Something like that. We've got 11, 15 idlers. We need to occupy people a bit more. We definitely need more food. Let me check our farm. We are growing plump helmets. That's good. But we need more. We need many more. Maybe I should build some more breweries. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. How's the fruit gathering going? Are people actually doing it? They are. We've got one lad out there doing the fruit gathering. Oh no, 2. I see another one. I see another one. People are making bucket chains and we're running out of water here. Or, is that something else? Murky pool. Do we want our dwarves drinking out of a murky pool? Doesn't seem safe. Oh god, water source contaminated. Of course the water source is contaminated. Let's go down to the food zone and see how our stills are doing. Are we actually brewing? Of course we're not brewing. Why are we doing that? Brew drink from plant B. Repeat. There we go. Brew drink from fruit. Repeat. Okay, keep that going as much as possible, please. Probably should have put that in through the manager menu, but too late now. Are we making meals? Add a new task. I would like you to prepare easy meals on repeat because, you know, that's going to be useful. Very, very useful. And do we want to butcher anything? I don't think we've actually got that many animals for butchering. Although we might have some in cages, which I will need to sort out. In fact, back down to the food zone, we need to make an animal stockpile. And we need to make our... Oh, that's a good point. I've got something to dig out. We're going to dig out our nest box zone. So here, next to the food area, we're going to say, there we go. Bang, 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 just doodling this in by hand. There we go. This is going to be our nest box area. We're going to put our gobblers in there. Maybe some nest boxes. Probably should order those up now, actually. JMQNEST. There we go. What am I making out of? Well, I think it's rock or wood, really. Rock. Go for rock. How many do I want? I bought a few turkeys, but I can't remember how many, so we'll call it 8 nest boxes and probably have a few left over. Cool. Okay, so we're going to have eggs rolling in soon, so food won't be a huge issue. It has been. Maybe I should put another still in. And maybe I should make my miasma industry. You know what? That's another good thing to do. Oh, not there. Not there. We're going to build this. Now this is a little technique I call the miasma baffle. And what we do is we have a corridor like this. Just a little few doors to keep it trapped. But theoretically, the stench should never reach there. Because what I do is I put in... this. There we go. And we end up with slightly more. There we go. And then off of here, we put these little rooms like this. Not like that. There we go. Like that. We put the industry in there. Maybe make it one wide around the outside. Boom. And then same over here. There and there. Oh my god, it turned out actually symmetrical. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, and so this little area here, it traps your miasma, and you end up not having it go all the way through the fortress. So that's good. Let's build another still, like I said. B, L, that's a well. Workshop L, there we go. There's a still, and we'll pop that there. That looks good. We'll make it out of marble blocks. Have I got marble blocks? Yes, of course I've got marble blocks. There we go. Bang, and in fact, let's go JMQ and say brew, drink from plant, perpetual order, and then Q, brew, drink from fruit, perpetual order. Boom, lovely. So that stays in there, and we can take the generic orders off of here, right? Fingers crossed that works. Maybe, maybe not, we'll never know. Maybe you could set people to gather plants. That's not a bad idea, actually. What the hell are these? What are you? Hammer dwarf? Oh, you're not a hammer dwarf. Zoom in. These little doodads. What are they? That says hazelnuts, walnuts, hazelnuts, pecans. Oh my god, this place is absolutely full of nuts and seeds. We have to ban seeds. Settings. Food. Where are my seeds? There we go. Forbid seeds. Don't want them here. We want them down by the farm, god damn it. There we go. And then, what are these creatures? Let's find out again. They're moving around like crazy. We need cats. No? Two-legged rhino lizard. Oh, okay, nothing too worrying. Just a little bit of vermin. We'll get them sorted out in no time. Don't worry. Don't worry. I should probably zoom out now. Yeah, I see their pests. Hopefully someone will bring a cat along. That would be nice. And then they'll just get chewed up by the kitty cats. Kitski catskis. What's that? Cave lobster. Okay. All good. So back up to the surface. Just keep an eye out. Make sure nothing's going too crazy up here. No, we've still got the caverns walled off. Maybe I should become a little bit more bold and de-wall the caverns. Get lads down there doing stuff. Then again, I don't know. Let's make these into bedrooms and actually attach them to the lined teeth. There we go. And this one as well. Make bedroom. There we go. There we go. Lined teeth. Bang. R. Enter. L. Enter. R. Enter. L. Enter. R. Enter. L. Enter. It's not enough for all of our guests, but, well, you know, you better book in advance. Otherwise you're going to get yourself in a Mary and Joseph situation. You're going to get yourself stuck in a nativity zone. Okay, not much training going on actually. Let me just check. Do we need to have... I think we should get everybody in training, but they're just not standing in the room. There's only the 3 of them. Back to the military screen. Let's look at the laborious castles and see what's going on here. Schedule. Okay, what's the current month? Oh, I see, that's why. They've got no training orders. So when they're training, we're going to change the sleep to sleep in barracks at will. There we go. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Good. And then maybe we make them always sleep in their barracks. You know what? No. We'll give them their time off so they don't get too upset. Good. Okay, so that should get them training more. They'll sleep in the barracks and hopefully train more often because they'll be, you know, waking up there and ready to fight. Fingers crossed, that's what we want. Okay, got a bit of growth going here. How's our plump helmet thing going on? Not too badly. We got anything growing here? No pigtails. Probably don't have any seeds for them. Bit of a shame, but we'll get there. Still spinning threads, milking animals and shearing animals. That's good. I think we need more barrels, actually. That could be the issue that's going on with the food. Look, we don't have a whole buttload of them. Let's put some barrels on the order tree. Order tree? B-A-R-R-E-L. Forge iron barrel. Make wooden barrel. Can we make rock barrels? We can make metal barrels, but we don't really have the materials to be that indulgent. Let's just go for wooden barrels. Bang. And how many do we want? Fuck it, let's go for loads. Just put a big order in. It doesn't have to be perpetual. We don't want to use all of our wood, but it's nice to know that it'll be constantly coming. Got a few good saplings growing up here. That's nice. So I'm going to check it, see if we've got bugger all wood in our thing. So let's get some wood chopped. I think if we zoom out a bit, DT, come up there, bang, and then we cut down all of them. That should do, right? And then we'll end up with loads of wood. Loads of wood all over the shop. Good stuff. So, where to next? Rock pots are roughly equivalent to barrels. Oh, that's good to know. Welcome back, Plutonium Jesus. Thanks for joining us. You know what? Because I like it, I'm going to use your intro. Plutonium... Ooh, nearly did that wrong. Jesus. There we go. Hurrah! Okay, so... what are we doing next? We've got our military assigned. We've got their training schedule set. We have our tavern. We have our drawbridge. We're sort of getting there, putting spikes at the bottom, but we haven't done it yet. Maybe I feel like we want some weapon traps on the exit corridor. So if as they leave, the spikes don't get them. They get whacked by some traps. You know what? Actually, there is an obvious candidate for something to do. We need to tap the volcano. So that's what we're going to do. Please excuse my coughing and spluttering. So, where do we want to do that? Uh-oh. What's this? Kogith Glisten Knitted has claimed the position of Lord of the Council of Temptation. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? Sure, it paused it. The game felt it important enough to tell us. There we go. Lord. Monster Slayer? Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not even a dwarf. How do you get to become a crazy lord? Okay, let's resume. See what it leads to. See if anything actually happens. I'm not sure if it will or not, but we'll see. Nighty night, Osmo. Sleep tight. If that's what you're saying, of course. If you're not going, then sorry for assuming you were. Apologies. So, where are we going next? What have we got going on here? We've got some statues being made. That's good. They will be for decorating the tavern and the temples. You know what? We could just start designating the temples now. Maybe? We need more bags to keep our seeds and nuts in, don't we? It looks like they're only putting seeds in here, which is good. Hopefully the nuts will be... yeah, they're keeping the nuts down here. What can we do with the nuts? Can we make anything interesting with them? Do we have more than one brewer as well? I don't think we do. I'm just going to take a quick glance over to the therapist and check it out. Brewing, brewing, brewing. I'll leave you guys watching the fortress for me. Not that it's going to make any difference, really. Oh, actually, we've got like 3 people who've got brewing activated and also aren't in the military. Though they are farmers, so that's an issue. You know what? We're gonna put some old peasantry in there with some brewing. Zan, you can have some. Who are you? You're a plant gatherer processor? Sure. No, we do it with Tobal. Why has Tobal got his legendary woodcrafting disabled? This makes no sense, but you can also be a brewer. Why not? Brewing, and the person above, the other Tobal. There's 2 Tobals. And that's not a good sign. Right, commit. There we go. Sorry, I've just made some changes there. We've got some more brewers knocking around to do stuff, so hopefully we'll end up with more booze. That would be the ideal outcome, wouldn't it? Did they bring all the booze and food down from this trading zone? There's nothing in here, right? Control N. What does that mean? Oh, no, I want it to be called Trade Depot. Shit. Trade Depot. There we go. Good stuff. Right. It looks like they've taken everything out of there, so that's nice to know. Anyone see any obvious oversights here? I mean, obviously other than the glaringly obvious military oversight, but should there be stuff we're doing? Oh, the water's frozen. That's not ideal. Let's get back into the swing of things. We're going to tap the volcano. So we go down to our industrial zone. We have the corridor over here, which I presume will go solidly through stone all the way up to the volcano. So what I'm going to do is going to bosh a couple of little doorways in, just in case we end up going through something we want to not go through. There we go. A couple of little bits and bobs like that. Stop it, scoundrel. Come on, do it properly. There we go. And then from there, we're going to go all the way across. Jesus, it's a long way. To there. Brilliant. Remove designation I had set up. Fantastic. Okay, so this way. Come on, line up. Oh, it lines up. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. And so we designate, remove designation, put a couple of little doors along the way. Bang, bang, bang. And then like that, like that, like that. That'll do. And we'll let the miners get on with that. They'll get it sorted fairly quickly, I think. We've got a few of them knocking around, and they seem to have done quite well with this little area here. Now, time to build workshop, Tanner's workshop. What's that? N. Now we can bung this down here. That's a miasma producing industry. And then when this little lad's dug out, we'll stick a butcher's in there, and that'll be all good. And we can take the butchers out from there and work from there. Have I actually got any nest boxes built yet? That's a good question. BN needs nest box. Nope, no nest boxes. Right. Is our crafts workshop being done? Yes, they're making nest boxes right now, so that's good. We've got mechanisms coming out of our arsehole now, so we should probably link up that lever. Bang. Add task. Link up a bridge. The marble bridge. Boom. Use the firelight and marble mechanisms, and Fantata. We're done. Right, where were we again? Down in the food zone, that was it. Our miners all appear to have pissed off. And now we have no water source. That's not good. Everyone's stricken with thirst. Cheese barrels, meat barrels. Where's all the milk? That's the question. Rendered fat barrel. Wine barrel. There we go. We've got some wine. That's alright. There's stuff down here. Meat barrel, seed barrel. What are you doing? Get out of here, seed barrel. We don't want you. Milk is considered food rather than a beverage. Dwarves are not able to drink it. Oh, damn it. Problems, problems, problems. Well, at least we've got our nice little nest box zone in now. And a load of doors as well. Let's put all these in. There we go. There's no way the miasma's escaping now. It's going to be great. Hang on. I thought I'd run out of doors there, but it says building present. Okay. Okay. Game doesn't want me to do it with the mouse. Fine. Fine. There we go. Those are all in nicely. Let's go down to here. They've picked up the job. They should be digging through there relatively quickly. Now, here's my plan for tapping... hello again, Sir Carlo. Welcome back. Your dwarf is still alive, just so you know. And, of course, I should caveat that with no dwarves have died yet. But a human has. We beat him to death, and somebody bit him in the heart, which is, you know, interesting. Snowstorm. Tap the water in the caverns. Okay, let's think about that. Let's think about that. I'm going to go down the cavern stair. Have a little look. What's the water situation down here? Yep. Okay. No apparent water in the caverns, which is an issue. No doubt about that, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Okay, Now, we need to put more cage traps down in that cavern baffle area. And obviously there's no access to it yet. But what I'm going to do is Oh! A bunny is starving and a bull calf is starving. Ah, shit, I haven't done my pastures in ages. Let's do it now. Shift N. Not turkeys. Not the hen. Not the turkeys. Kitten? No, you want to be down in the food area. We've got a few dogs now. Excuse me. Kitten, dog, nanny goat, you're going in. Bull calf, good. And a bunny, yeah, you can go in there, even though we don't really want you around. I mean, all you're suitable for is gloves, really. Maybe a pair of slippers for a baby. Who knows? Okay. What are we looking at down here? So, planting, going down to the cave baffle, the cavern baffle, and putting in some traps. I say cage trap, because I want to start capturing things that come down here. No access to mechanisms. Oh, just let me Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine. Can I put doors in? No access to door. Okay, we've got to go back up to the surface and remove these walls. Whatever. So designate, remove construction, N, there and there. Okay, and then we'll put doors in, set them as external doors. Come on, remove that wall. Come on, you can do it, lads. Does it really take that long to deconstruct a wall? I suppose if it's dwarven built and of high quality, then yes, it probably does. How do I dig deeper into the earth and build there? Well, what you're going to want there, Sir Carlo, is you want some staircases. What you need to do is designate... I'll show you in a second. We'll dig a little deeper from there. Okay, brilliant. There we go. What? What's that? The filthies made a bloody mandate. Fuck's sake. Nobles. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Mandate. Make sceptres. 2 sceptres. Now, I can actually do that. That's JMQSCEPTRE. Oh, come on. Scepter. Idiot. We're going to make rock sceptres? Sure, make rock sceptres. I want 2 of them. Get them done. Get her done. Increase priority. How does... Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I forgot about priorities. Good to know. Nobles, filthy, filthy, filth. They are filthy. Nobles are a terrible thing. For each of their royal hands. That makes sense. That's why... Well, then the mayor isn't technically royalty. Kings and queens are royalty, but mayors are elected officials. Apparently. Okay, we need to get the wood really churning through. So I'm thinking maybe make another crafts dwarf workshop. R. Oh, come on. BWR. There we go. Stick that in here. In fact, let's stick it in here. Fuck it. Bang. Just make it out of firelight. Whatever. And then we can put some wood crafts in. Oh, do we really want to do that? I don't think we do. Let's JMQ. Spiked wooden ball. There we go. And how many do we want of those? I'm reckoning if we make about 50 of them, that should be good. I don't know how many spiked wooden balls we get out of a bit of wood, but hopefully it's more than 1. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. Good correction. Caught yourself there, Clay Cree. Well done. So, how's the drink situation? Actually, if I press Z, go to kitchen, take a little... No. Kitchen. There we go. Have a little drinks. Drinks. Tab. Artichoke wine. 30? 50? 8? Right, we don't want any of these being cooked with, do we? So let's toggle cook. Cook. Don't cook with anything except custard apple cider? I don't know. Artichoke wine sounds vile. That's all I can think of. Yeah, don't cook with the wine. Seeds, don't cook with any of the seeds. Oh no, cook with almonds. Cook with almonds. Don't cook with those. Don't cook with dimple cooks. No, we've already got that done. Don't cook with durian seeds. Cook with hazelnuts. Cook with pecans. Don't cook pigtail seeds. Cook with walnuts. I think we're good there. Surely quinoa seeds are quinoa, the bit you eat. right? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. What have we got in terms of meat, fish, other? Oh, we've got loads of meat. All good with that. Cook as much meat as you like, boys. And vegetables. Oh, okay, we've got quite a bit of veg too. That's not bad. Lots of plump helmets. Lots of potatoes. Yeah, I'm not seeing too bad a level there. And we're not cooking with the plump helmets, so we're only brewing with them. That's good. Good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Do you have to go into the building section for staircase? Oh, sorry, Sir Carlo. I was going to tell you all about that, wasn't I? So, press. What you do is D for designate, and then the different kind of staircases you have are varied. But I use the up-down stair, which is I. And when you put it in, let's say, actually, I need to put some in over here, don't I? If I go over here, come on, all the way to the end of the corridor, and then we put in these stairs here. You'll get an up-down staircase, and that will be able to have dwarves go up to the next level or down to the lower level. It's very practical, although near a surface you might want to just have up or down. What I would suggest is there are videos out there that explains how staircases work in Dwarf Fortress. Check one of those, and that will fill you in. But that's how you get to them. DI will get you the actual staircase list. Have we got more than one mason? Because both of these masonry workshops appear to be bereft of a user. Okay, let's go and look at the therapist, shall we? Let's pause for a moment. Over to the therapist. Let's take a little read of our dwarves. Sort them by... Actually, squad's a good thing to sort them by, because all the people in the military aren't really going to be of any value to us in terms of getting jobs done. Sort by masonry. So, scientific hooligan and Astesh. We've got two people who are definitely Vergu. Definitely, well, I say Vergu. This guy's adequate. But this guy's a +5 legendary mason. Science, you are making some serious stuff. Serious stuff. Okay, so we've got plenty of masons. It's just me expecting them to be working 24/7, when that's just unfair, isn't it? It's just not fair. There's no such thing as a full stockpile, only a stockpile that is too small. Very sage wisdom there. Well done, Kate. Very good. Sage wisdom. There's a fantastic video called Understanding Stairs and Constructions. Is that the one with the guy who's got, like, he draws the diagrams and stuff, and I can't remember who did it, but it was a very good one. Very good. Feel free. I'm sorry to put this on you, Claycree, but if you happen to know the video, you can put the link in chat for old Sir Carlo, or of course Sir Carlo could join the Discord. You can put it in there. One of the two, whichever you feel is more appropriate, Claycree. Whichever. We've got another bloody bard visiting. They never stop turning up, do they? Maybe we should place some of those musical instruments we bought in the tavern. That might be useful. Placing some of these statues seems sensible as well. And these chests, holy shit. Let's build... Is it G for chests? No, it's a bridge. Container, H. Bang. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody 2 chests. Because otherwise, we're just going to end up being asked for them later on down the line, when people want better offices. How many cabinets have we got? Let's put some of those in place. F. Everyone can have a single cabinet. Because why not? No, not there. Oh, bloody arse candles. Let's go remove that one. Let's go in there. X. Click on that. No. That one. No. There we go. Remove building. Bang. Okay, so we put those in there. What else have we got building up in the furniture stockpile? Beds. Well, we've definitely got a place for beds. There's a place for beds in our dormitory, and that's why I will place the beds inside the rooms. Sorry, trying to sing a Queen song with on-the-fly reworked lyrics is not one of the best ways to spend a few seconds, and I apologise for squandering those minutes and seconds in your face. So rude of me. Look at this. Oh yeah. Major beddage. How many we got left? Quite a few. We can probably fill up the old dormitory. Don't want that one there. B. There we go. Bang! Last bed. Boom. We should probably put some doors on as well, because otherwise it's going to be a right pain in the arse getting this room sized and dormatized. There we go, brilliant. And we'll make it a dormitory from the bottom right hand corner. Hello? Oh, come on. Ah! There we go. Make bedroom. Size it up to full size. Bash. And we will make it a dormitoire. Lovely. Now, dwarves, if I'm right, should claim beds themselves, right? Yeah, look, they claim them themselves. So I don't see why we need to necessarily start assigning bedrooms until we've got nobles who are demanding better stuff. What's the other mandate? Oh, it's the same guy. Okay, we've made one of the scepters. That's good. So Filthy needs decent office, quarters, and dining room. I think what we do is just maybe engrave his office. I mean, we now can't have access to the walls because I put furniture in, but maybe that makes sense, right? Engrave the floor. Let's see what happens. Designate. Is it E for engrave? Yes, it is. Or should we get smooth stone first? Fuck it, let's just bang on it. Engrave straight away. No mucking around. Engrave the floor. Boom. 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 It's not doing it. You have to do it on the walls. Arse. Good. Engrave. No, it needs to be smoothed. Okay, fair enough. Smooth stone. Boom. Boom. Okay. If that's the way it has to be done, that's the way it has to be done. You know what? Let's go crazy. Let's see if this works. It won't because the furniture's in the way, but we'll try. We'll see what happens, and it might make his office a nice place to work. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Need empty food storage items. Struck rose quartz. Where are they digging again? Christ, I can't even remember what I'm doing. What the hell? Okay, I thought I saw a massive load of dwarves running down a corridor, but I just imagining that. Come on, get over to that bloody volcano. That's what we need. D for designate and then stairs and put that on some floor. Yes, basically you'll need. They have to be built into an existing piece of wall. So if you look at my mouse here, this area here, which is dug out, can't build stairs there. This area here, you can build stairs there. So remember that. If once you've dug it out, you can't put stairs there. Although you can put stairs on the floor below, which will give access, I think. And there's also up ramps as well, but that's a different story. That's an entirely different story. Maybe I should get some wheelbarrows made as well. That's probably sensible. JMQWHEEL. Iron wheelbarrows? I don't think so, sir. I don't think so. I think we need to make them out of other stuff. Let's make 50. It's an insane number, but they can be sent to different stockpiles, and hopefully they'll make things a lot quicker. Let me quickly press P. Oh, it doesn't tell you how many stockpiles you have of each type, does it? Okay, we'll figure it out later on. Adamantine wheelbarrow. Yeah, great if you've got the candy for it, but a little bit out of my reach at the moment. Although not in previous thoughts, we have had. No problem, Sir Carlo. Have a good time at school. Be careful. I don't know why I'm saying be careful. I mean, hopefully this school is a safe environment. Fingers crossed. I hope you mean like a big boys school, like a college or something, because this is a mature stream. So just think about that, and you know, think about what you say. Oh. The militia commander has been possessed. Oh, hello. Where are you? Okay. Right, let's follow and see what happens. Going slow, not the fastest dwarf in the world, but they're making their way, so it's all good. That's it. Everyone's getting out of his way. No one wants to bully their way past the guy in a fey mood. But not even a fey mood, he's actually possessed, so God knows what he's going to make. He might, you know that human who went berserk and we killed? He might actually end up using their... Wait a minute, what? Is he going to actually make something, or is he just going berserk? Oh no, it's good, it's good. He's claimed a workshop. Let's keep following. He's got that nice quantum stockpile there, so if he needs stone, no problem. It's all coming in. He's grabbing it. Okay, he wants something else, but he's getting it. It's wood. Okay, he's still inactive. I reckon he's going for... No, not going for gems. Cloth. Is that cloth? I think that's cloth. I have to see what he's got once he's collected everything. Now he's going for leather. Excuse me. It's going to have some interesting embellishments on it, that's for sure. Ah, he's begun his construction. So let's see what he's got in there. Click on the little workshop. Bang. Marble blocks, slate, 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 hazelwood logs, steel bars, and yak leather. Oh my god, he's using steel, is he? Fingers crossed it's going to be something spectacular. We don't want it to be some bullshit piece of trash that we're just going to get rid of. Or we want to get rid of, but we can't because, you know, people go nuts if you sell their legendary artifacts. Truly, utterly bonkers. Has that smoothing happened yet? No, no smoothing happening yet. We're all good, though. Split coins. Candy duping. Ah, that'd be an intriguing thing to try, but I'm not sure if it still works. Clay Cree seems to have a small degree of skepticism. Bolt stacks. Ah. Candy's a good thing. I like a bit of candy. Candy swords, candy armour. I mean, candy's great armour. Is anything better than candy as armour? I mean, steel is the secondary, the next best thing, right? And I brought tons of steel with me. That does actually make a... Ah, good. Okay, the stairs have been built. Excellent. So, DI... What we need to do is take these stairs up. Yeah. So they're up, 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 up. We want to take them to the surface of the magma as best we can. Oh, wait. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I've got a different plan for this. Okay, down, 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 down. Okay, now we build a little industrial zone over here. Okay, that's how it works. Don't worry, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So dig. Oh, those stairs are absolutely bloody unnecessary. Never mind. Live and learn. Right, we're going to put our workshops over here. In fact, let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to make this 1 shift room by 2 shift rooms. That makes sense. Brilliant. Okay. And we've left a nice little bit of space between us and the volcano wall, which is good. We don't want to be breaching that volcano. It's going to cause us all manner of misery if we have magma flooding our fortress. Now, next. The next thing to do is to go to the surface here. Okay. Aha, I think you see where I'm heading with this. Oh, I love this track. I can't hum along, though, because apparently I'm a very terrible singer. We're going to dig in here. There we go, make a nice wide corridor. Then we're going to dig all the way out here, because we are now... Come on. There we go. That should be good. And then we build a staircase from here all the way... Ah, no, don't do it there. Don't do it there, scoundrel. Don't be a tit. Don't be a silly dickhead.
Microscopic.
Oh, hello, Dydrike. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. You gave me a heart attack there. And thank you very much for subbing again. Much appreciated. 10 months. Oh, my goodness. You could have had a baby in that time. Unless, of course, you are not physically equipped for birth, in which case, sorry for bringing it up. DX, here we go. I've got to rethink this. Not here. In fact, bring it back just a smidge. There we go. And then we take that there. And we go down here. Bingo. Now, if I've got this lined up correctly, we can dig over here and it won't come out of the... It won't flood out because we are above the magma. Right, that's how it works. Okay, it's not telling me where I am. My cursor's not responding. Open space. And then we go down a floor. Still open space. Down another floor. Lava. Okay, so we're 2 floors above. That's fine. All it means I have to do is now build down a staircase. Ooh, coughing. Filthy the Mayor has imposed a ban on certain exports. Oh, for fuck's sake, Filthy. Do you really have to? Is that necessary? Does my animal trainer have a name? Maybe DMX would be a good name for a war dog trainer. That's my man's in there. That's my dogs. Where's my dogs at? Sorry. Itigawa Shagogabok. Itigawa Shagogabok, militia captain, has created Numako, a slate weapon rack. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor, Della Oilybores. Well, let's have a little look, shall we? Capital L, and then we have a little look down. Animal diets? My life. Where is it? There it is, slate weapon rack. Oh, it's valuable, 43 grand. Let's take a little look at how it goes. This is a slate weapon rack. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushioned slate cabochons, studded with steel, and encircled with bands of oval slate cabochons. This object menaces with spikes of slate and yak leather. On the item is an image of dwarves in hazelwood. The dwarves are labouring. The artwork relates to the foundation of Steel Fortress by the volcano of lions of the Quiet Razors in the early spring of 733. Very nice. Very, very nice. Excuse me. Is that my ASMR trigger? Oh, not necessarily. I mean, I don't do it on purpose, but apparently sometimes it happens. Apparently some people get tingles. And sometimes I engage in dread cuddy noises. And some people like that, apparently. Okay, so back up to the surface again. I actually went too close to the thing. Let's de-designate this. Okay, there we go, bang. Now, DI. This is... we want that one away from the tunnel. Bang. Down, 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 down. And then we go down to here. Okay, take that along there. And maybe make it a little wider. Biff, baff, boff. Oh crap, I want to put bloody floodgates in, don't I? Difficulty. A museum, you say, Anubis. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Maybe we should... although part of me wants to hold that back until we do a deeper fortress and have somewhere more secure, but it doesn't make sense to have all this stuff lying around and not being used. Actually, while I'm here, DX... and we're going to scrap all of this, because I think I've beansed it. Oh, feck, I definitely have beansed it. Look. Up a lot. There we go. Right, bang. Remove designation. There we go. Back up to the surface. Bosh. Remove this. I am going to do the volcano tapping after the break because, frankly, at the moment, I'm getting a bit confused and my bladder is filling up very, very, very high pressured. I mean, I'm pretty sure when I actually let it go, it's going to make a high-pitched keening noise. There'll be a whistle. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's a good chance that with the massive release of pressure, the temperature of my body will drop, because as we all know, taking a compressed thing and letting it expand will cause... also, hang on a minute, can't compress water. Okay, no worries, no worries, don't worry. The physics there doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I don't need to worry about frostbite on my Thomas, as it were. So, let's... pause this for a second and look at the time, because I've been recording for 1 hour and 42 minutes. YouTube, that's another feature lengther for you. Hopefully you like that. For both of you watching who actually get through to the end of it, thanks a lot. Maybe like and subscribe, although you probably already have if you've just sat through 1 hour and 45 minutes of my stuff in one go. Anyway, thanks for watching YouTube. Been a pleasure.